Hi everybody, welcome to Paper Wishes Weekly Webisodes. I'm Lene Gehrig, and you guys have the cutest 3D decoupage collection from our friend at Katy Sue Designs. We've got, well, let's start off with this one. We've got Father Christmas, Poinsettia, Christmas Birdhouse, and also Santa Bear, which is so cute. You guys, together they make beautiful little cards like this one that my friend Debbie made. This is our giveaway card for this episode, so if you stick around, you'll learn how one lucky viewer could win this card to keep or share with a friend, so come play with us. All right, before I get started on this one and tell you all about it, let's explain the giveaway. There's more information at the end of the video, so you can read that. But we are promoting our Paper Wishes YouTube channel. So if you're watching us on our webisode page, right down below, there is a link that'll take you to YouTube. Okay, you just click on that YouTube little link, and once you're there, we ask that you subscribe to our Paper Wishes channel, and then either watch the video from here on there, or watch it again, but we ask that you like and leave a comment, all right? And then we're gonna wait about a week, and then we're gonna go back and we're gonna answer one of those comments by saying, congratulations, you have won, and then we're gonna give you details on how to claim your card. We're also gonna use your YouTube username, okay? So that's really important to know. It's gonna say congratulations and then your specific YouTube username. It's also a good idea to hit that notification bell that's at the top right-hand corner. So yes, please participate. We love giving away one card 3 times a week. All right, so decoupage. I'm going to demonstrate how to do the layers on one of these cards at the end. I'm not going to do every one because they do take some time. But what I love about this is that they are so finely detailed in how you punch them out. These are just die cut brilliantly. If you are looking for one that are just really accurately cut, let's zoom in on this, Houston. This is just amazing. So they just punch out like that. Look, there is no white edge on there, okay? They did a really, really nice job. Another thing that they did is that they're all labeled. So B for birdhouse 1, 2, 3 here for these smaller ones. But for these up here, these are also labeled. This is the first layer, okay? Then you've got the second layer. It says number 2, number 3. So it walks you all the way through it. As far as what to place between them, we have some options here for you. So we've got our giant roll of foam tape. It's a 1/2 inch wide. It's really easy to cut down. And it's 50 feet. Nope, it's 50 yards or 150 feet for about 20 bucks. It's a great deal, you guys. That will last you so long. If you're traveling or something, you don't want to carry that big amount, we also have these, and they're pre-cut. There's 100 little squares on here, and you can cut them in half if you need to for the little smaller areas. But these are, yeah, they're double-sided adhesive foam tape. These are really nice to bring. And both of those, all of these items actually, are listed down below the video on our Paper Wishes webisode page. If you're watching us on YouTube, just look below the video for that description box, and then you'll see the link to Paper Wishes. All right, so this one, you guys, this is a 5 by 6.5 inch card. First off, Debbie covered the card with Frosted Flowers cardstock. She used that really pretty red, and then she used the 6 by 6, okay? And she used this really pretty poinsettia border that has a poinsettia border at the top and the bottom. And once she placed that, then she used the little corner rounder on each of the corners. And then she was ready to build her little birdhouse. So she built it right here according to all of the layers. And then you can see right here and here, she did add a little holly green ink to that with a blending tool. You can use a blending brush or whatever you have and whatever you like. And then she also added some Dazzle stickers right here. These are new. These are more colors Dazzle stickers, and they're like little stitches, okay, if you can see. And she used the red ones, which are so festive on there. She put some along the top and the bottom. And then finally, Debbie added some little crystals. These are little coconut crystals, so they're a little clear one. And she just added those amongst the flowers. So cute. Now, one of the things I wanted to show you here was under these flowers, there's the little post, okay, that elongates the post that's right here, okay? And she just took some green cardstock and elongated that so it looks like it's starting from the bottom. So she adapted that. And then she just glued some little red flowers there. that is really beautiful. And don't forget, this is our giveaway card. All right, so the next one. This one, you guys, is also from Frosted Flowers, okay? Beautiful. Now, Debbie used this one right here, and this is a 5 by 6.5 inch card. I asked her how she covered it so completely if she used 6 by 6 paper on a 6.5 inch wide card. She showed me a trick, which I think is genius. Okay, so she took her 6 by 6 paper, she cut it corner to corner like that because she wanted to use these corners. Now, before she proceeded to glue it to her card, Debbie did a little knife work on here because she tucked this little background for the Santa under that little decoration because she didn't want to cover it up. So she took her X-Acto knife. I forgot to grab the cutting mat. So she went around it and she just cut right here. Okay, and then when she took a Father Christmas, which I buried here, there we go. Okay, Father Christmas comes with this large background piece, and she just tucked that large background piece first, right under here, right under here. All right, so she cut, so she's cut this into 2 triangles, and then she's done her little knife work right here. Now, she's glued this like that, making sure not to put glue right here so she can still lift that up. She glued that down and then just trimmed that even. How cool is that? Now you're wondering about, well, what about that little piece right there? When you put the Santa over it, and then she covered that with a little greeting, and then down here she also added some amazing diamond dust. All right, so I don't think it would show up at all, but she added, of course, more wonderfulness to her card, and that's how she covered that. So that's how you can adapt that. I think that's amazing. I'm going to use that idea myself. All right, so the diamond dust, once you've gone ahead and assembled Father Christmas with all of those layers with foam tape, then Debbie used just some Cosmic Shimmer Specialist acrylic glue, and she added some directly to the card. You want it kind of a thick layer like that. And then I would advise, using like a small spoon or something to pick this stuff up, because this is glass. And I'm just going to be very, very careful. And then you're just going to put that right on there, sprinkling it on. And then I would just tap that down a little bit, let it dry. Okay, let it dry. It doesn't have to be clear, okay, because it will dry clear, but let it dry for like 20 minutes, okay, so that's really bonded. And then just take the excess and just tap it back into your jar. And then that's gonna dry clear. Probably gonna take a couple hours to dry clear because I put a pretty thick layer on there. Be really careful with this stuff because it's just little bits of glass, but it's pretty spectacular stuff. Okay, I'm gonna scoot this off so I don't like have a problem later. All right. So yeah, I love how she did that. That is really amazing. And look at all the amazing sparkle. Okay, the next card, so cute. Look at this one with the little Santa bear. Gotta find Santa bear. He's buried here too. All right. So for this one, Debbie took the very first piece and she tore that down, okay? She made this smaller. She basically just tore around the gray part. And then the base of this card, which is a rocking card, look at that, isn't that cute? That is from a cutting die. That is our circular step cutting die, a circular step card cutting die. This one's really easy to make. You're just placing your paper on there, running it through your die cutting machine. It is almost 6, so it's 5 7/8 by 6 inch wide. So it will pass through your 6 inch wide platform just perfectly. And then you guys, she used Christmas Aglow 6 by 6 pattern cardstock, 6 inches wide. She used this really cute plaid kind of gingham paper for the base of her card. And then she used what would be the back of the paper where it's just like an all over gingham pattern. And then the inside has the little printed border, which I think is so cute. Look at that. And then she assembled Santa Bear pieces and adhere that to the front of the card like that. And then added those extra little pieces. She also added these tiny little snowflake dazzle stickers, which, sorry, I forgot to grab, but all of these things will be listed down below in our supply lists. Really, really cute, huh? Okay. This last one, I'm going to show you how to assemble all of these. This is the poinsettas. I have my sheet here. Got to get all my stuff. She and I used so much stuff this week on our cards, so I have just piles of everything. All right, so here's my card. This is a 5 by 6.5 inch card. So as you can see here, I just used these pieces here. I did not use this background piece on the card front. Okay, so I'm going to show you how. Take this piece off, just a little 1-inch strip of solid cardstock that I wrapped around, and then I added a little 4-inch paper doily to the top of that, gluing it just right here. And then I took my assembled piece and I just glued it to the front. They also added some little mango colored crystals to the center of my poinsettas. All right, and then right here, there's a little joy from Tiny Words and Phrases Dazzle stickers. Now is the time to pick this up if you're starting your Christmas cards, of course, for all of these. I don't think I mentioned at the beginning that inside of each of these packages, you're getting 3 sheets. Okay, it's not just 1 sheet. I can see how you would think that, but it's just, there are 3 sheets in there. And then each sheet is making 2 cards. So you have this set for a card, and then down here, I'm going to show you how to use these as well. Okay, just want to make that clear. So then I used Poinsettia Passion, 12 by 12 solid cardstock, and I used the one that has the little pocket watch right here because I love that. It was hidden behind this so that when you pull that off, you get that really pretty reveal. And then when you open the card up, there's more to see. That's where I put this piece right here. And then I covered the back of the card with more of the cardstock. I used one of the cutouts, okay, from the paper pack. And before I glued that down, I have another doily there. And then this, I only glued down this greeting on 3 sides because it's a pocket. Okay, so you could put a little extra cash in there, or you could put another little note, or you could put a gift card. And then you can also write your little greeting right here. Okay. So let's put this together. Oh, here's another one. This is a little gift card. It's just a little 3 by 3 gift card. So I started off with 6 by 3 cardstock, folded it in half, and then you just use these, you're stair-stepping them, you're gluing this one centered to this one, foam taping this one to the center, and then foam taping this to the center. Then I foam taped all of it to the center of this card, and then we have more of these Stitches Dazzle stickers, and this is the classic collection where it comes in silver, black, white, and gold, and of course I use those little gold stitches around that, and then added one of the Tiny Words and Phrases Christmas Dazzles in the gold and added Believe there. So here's just a little gift card, little bonus card. So let's get to assembling this one. So here is the background piece, okay? And then I've gone ahead and punched all of these out. So this one, I highly recommend going ahead and taking some scissors and cutting off the little frayed pieces, the little tabs that are on the edges. And it just takes a second to do this, but I think if you don't, it kind of looks a little fuzzy. So there's one right here that's particularly sticking out, and I just like to trim that off, okay? So here's the first one. I already got tape on the back. Here we go. I've already put my little bits of tape on the back, and I am aligning my pieces here. I have to turn it the right direction, Lene. And you're just lining up just like this. And then there. Okay, that's your first layer. All right, the second one, once again, and these are labeled 1, 2, 3. Hold on, gotta make sure I'm getting this the right direction. There we go. I think some of these are a little offset. Go. All right, so now you're gonna have some that stick out this way. All right, now we have this one, which is this big, beautiful one. That's our third layer. And then when I do this, I like to be like, okay, here are the berries, and then here's this leaf. I just pick out like 3 areas that I'm aligning. I'm not trying to align the whole thing. It's just 1, 2, 3 areas. All right, and then I've got this one, which is gonna go right here. And I've got this one here. And then this tiny little bit of berries, this little berry cluster, which I think is so cute, goes right there. Now, left on my sheet are all of these little bits. There's lots of extra berries on here. You can add those on. There's a tag right here. There's these little circles. So you see where I used this tag right here. And then I did use a couple of the berries here. And then on the inside, I used one of the circles right here. I just foam taped that right there. So there's lots of other ways to use these. So this is the traditional way. And then this way is to just kind of spread all of that out. And I think you can see that you can either build it up just like this, or maybe use half the pieces on this and half the pieces on this. So you would get 2 cards, okay? So we want to give you lots of value with that. All right, you guys. This is a great collection. It's a fantastic money saver, absolutely. So if you are watching us on our Paper Wishes webisode page, the money saver is right there over on that side of the screen. And we have all of these wonderful little goodies that we used. You can find those down below the video on the webisode page. If you click on the full color photos, you can also see more specific lists of things that we used on each card. Thanks so much for joining me today. I had a great time playing with you, and I'll see you in the next one.